Okay, so they're from Seattle. That's where they currently reside and do this research, video ITC. For those who don't know, ITC, Instrumental Transcommunication. Basically, it's just another form of, communicating with spirit, but through video and looping video, facing a camera a specific way into a TV with no digital, broadcast, and basically it loops back into the camera and plays, if I explain that correctly. Anyway, long story short, I've interviewed these people that are in Seattle that does this kind of research, very heavily into this research. They have incredible work that they display in the public. You can go on their Facebook page. They have a YouTube channel, I believe. I believe they're called Seattle ITC. They're from Brazil, so they're.
Yeah, it's written in Spanish.
It's written in Spanish.
I'm not even going to pretend like I know what it says.
Okay. So I'll share the link. I'll put it out there. I can share, the link for everybody so they can follow along their YouTube channel or, wherever they post their work. But they have these amazing images that they've been capturing of all kinds of anomalous figures, I will just call, because we don't know what they are, where they're coming from.
This one still shot from it isn't just a figure; it's a whole-on house.
Yeah, I mean they're getting landscapes, like structures of buildings and land. Like when I say landscapes, I'm it looks like hills with maybe the sun in the background, right?
Now, all right, so for people that don't understand what video ITC is, how Matt did explain it, I have this full rig setup. It's an old CRT TV, and I have a video camera that's focused directly in the center, measured line, the whole 9 yards.
It's got to be very specific in order for it to work.
There's a very specific measurement that you got to set it to. Well, the camera live records back to the TV. So whatever the camera's seeing, the TV screen plays. Well, all the TV screen's playing is what the camera's seeing on the TV screen, and it creates this loop, kind of like when you put two mirrors together, how it creates this dimension. But it's a visual type thing.
And it's not connected to any cable. No cable stations.
No antennas, nothing. The only thing that it's recording are the two pieces. and it'll
Basically,
create a loop. And the weird thing is that loop will change. Now, I'll set it up in this room and turn the lights out so it's pitch black. So it's not even like, oh, maybe it picked up a little bit of light there is in it. But all of a sudden, you'll start getting flashes of light, and you'll see random images, which is pretty cool. I mean, to be completely honest with you, it's kind of like if you sit there off to the side and just watch the thing, you start to zone out like you're on acid or something.
yeah.
Not that I know what that's like.
Yeah, you think you're hallucinating when you watch some of their
You do. You start, and you'll see yourself like, and it'll be like real stuff that will continue to come back in, but like, and I think I've seen like people before, even like an object. Like, I'll tell you right now, at one point, oh, by the way, the best part about it is you can record it because you're using a camera.
Yeah.
But it's like, these are like images that I'm looking at on the other screen right now. And it's like, a desert scene with the sun, and there's like, I don't know, a car in the foreground. And then in this other one that really gets me, it looks like a cityscape in the back. Maybe it's a little blur, but then there's definitely a thing that looks like a church.
Mm-hmm.
And like wheat fields and stuff. Now I'm going all off on the basis that these people did not rig this.
Yeah, I mean, I feel honestly, in my opinion, because I've interviewed them myself. So from an experienced interviewer, being a podcaster and being in the paranormal field, interviewing a lot of people in my experience, that I feel they're very genuine about sharing their work with the public. The images they get, I believe, are really amazing. I don't think they're manufactured, and if they are, they're doing a pretty damn good job to make it look.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty interesting. And I mean, like I said, and the funny thing is, it's not a hard thing to set up for people. If anybody ever want to know, it's not a hard thing to set up. The honest to God, the hardest part about setting this system up is finding the TV.
Yeah. Yeah.
You can't use flat screen TV. I've tried it with LCD screens, high-res 4K stuff it doesn't work.
It works generally with older TVs.
Yeah, you have to get one of the old photo tube style TVs, the big old one,
right,
from the 80s. Like, and that's the only time it's ever worked. I mean, I've set it up with so many different things, different cameras. Like, my first did, I was like, I'm going to get the 4K Canon camera out. I'm going to set it up. I'm going to put it over against my 4K TV.
Yeah.
And you know what I saw? Exactly what the screen was, just a blank screen. Because it has such focal. It's I don't know if it's because it's the photons that run through the camera that cause it, to the TV that cause it, or whatever.
Right.
That's the hardest thing.
Yeah. And
but yeah,
I also want to explain that not only can you use older TVs and different types of cameras that can connect to the TVs in order to loop it properly, but you can also use different methods with video ITC, which is like one of my ideas, which I'd be welcome to share my idea with everybody, which is almost like a darkroom idea where you're a photographer and you go in a darkroom to develop your film, is doing that with video ITC, where you kind of build like a little darkroom so no light gets in there, and you're just making it all dark, and you're doing it with different lighting elements such as full spectrum, infrared lighting. I have UV lamps, pure infrared lamps that I've been using with this type of research, and you can experiment with that and see what kind of results you get with that. Gary's going all feng shui on me.
Look, I got a dark room. All right, see behind me, it's dark.
That's dark. You see a little bit of light. Oh, now you get light.
But the light that you're seeing is from my monitors.
Yeah.
So,
but you kind of get my idea, right?
Oh yeah, perfect. I mean, I got all types of light to experiment with. From like UV lights to IR lights, all types of light.
Black light.
We're going to set up an experiment and do this one night.
Oh yeah.
I'm going to set up the TV and we're going to put it in there and we're going to shit down. I'm going to play back videos.
And we're going to probably be scared shitless and shit our pants when we see what we get.
It's fine. It's fine. It's great. It's so exciting.
I think we're just recording that in itself would be really great.
Right. You want to see my reaction to seeing if these videos are real or fake? Watch the reaction when I'm sitting in my own house and going, shit, now I gotta stay here.
I mean, these guys, if you believe in aliens and other life in the universe, which I know a lot of people do, people believe in UFOs and that there's other life out there other than human beings. Now, they have images of things that look like they're not from this earth. And that's all I'm going to say. So go on their YouTube channel. I'm gonna plug them. Go check them out. Check out their work on their website. They have them up there.
Throw a link below to it.
Yeah. I mean, you be the judge. I mean, I think they're pretty legit. I think this is the most legit video ITC that I've seen since Klaus. Some Klaus Schreiber.
I mean, like I said, and that is the thing. I'll be honest with you, it is definitely one of those diminishing fields too because of the equipment.
Right.
Becoming harder and harder to get.
Yeah.
So that's it, everybody. Get out there to your yard sales, find yourself some old TVs.
There you go. You can actually.
I'll tell you one thing I want to find. I want to find an old video cam, like an old VHS camera style camera.
You like the big box kind of thing?
Yeah, because I used the Sony Palm Cam for the one I have set up because that's the only one I could find. But I wanted to see if that ever would have effect of it.
I look for them myself, and on like Facebook Marketplace and like eBay, they're asking way too much money for them.
It's like $900 for a cassette recorder, and it doesn't work.
yeah, and they're not guaranteed it still work. Like, not sure if it's not tested, but I'm selling it for $900.
Yeah, looks fine. See the picture; it's all water stained.
Yeah, exactly. So.
But no, definitely. It's definitely an interesting shot, as people can see.
Yeah.
Matt's showing it, putting it up on the screen right now. Right, Matt?
Yeah, absolutely. So I'm going to share a bunch of images from my interview that I did with them. So
link the interview with them, too.
I will. And all the stuff that they shared with me on the interview, I'm going to share with everybody here. So you guys will check it out. You'll like it. So,
definitely.
Comment. Make a comment.
Yeah, like, comment. If if you want to see me set up my system in here and we'll play it and we'll do a thing with it, we'll do it.
We'll do it.
Below. If you want to know how to set it up and the measurements and stuff, comment below and we'll tell you.
You know what would be cool? Actually, another light bulb went off in my head.
Oh wait, that's just glare.
Doing it live. A live video ITC experiment.
Right, Matt has this thing. He wants us to be live constantly.
Not constantly.
He's always like, we should do this live. We should be doing it live. I'm like, you know how hard it is for us to get this stuff set up live? I'll put it in perspective. I spent 30 minutes tonight trying to get my camera to work.
Yeah, I know. Damn Mercury retrograde again.
Yeah, that's right, man. Mercury's in Gatorade again, and now everything's all screwed up. I tell you.
I know, because my audio was all effed up earlier, so.
See? It's that damn Gatorade.
I learned a very valuable lesson. What wires not to cross.
So, all right.
All
Let's get